Hey, what's up, all? Hope everybody had a great weekend as usual, and just wanted to kind of go over this with the coaches and also with the members if you want to take a few minutes and listen to this video so you can kind of know what the training protocol is for the week, and that way you're prepared. So, we just finished up a strength cycle, seen a lot of good, for those that followed it, seen a lot of really good results. Um, Especially the people that are actually in the beginning phase, it's a lot easier to kind of get some PRs from people that are actually have a young training age, if you will. And I'm not talking about biological age, I'm talking about how long they've been training. And a lot of times that's because we're just kind of, a few things, we're kind of getting their central nervous system to start firing. And, and also we're, working on fixing a lot of their technique. And once you start learning um, progressions on some of the movements and also understanding your body and leverages and stuff like that, you'll be able to pull more weight off the floor, squat more, press more, et cetera, et cetera. And that's what the coaches are here for, and that's what we're here for. So just kind of explaining that. And let's move on. So Monday, as you can see, we're going to do some skill work for about 5 minutes. We're just going to grab an empty bar, PVC pipe, whatever. And we're going to go over power snatch and then snatch balance. Um, then from there, we're going to, this is actually part of the warm up as well. And then we're going to go into, we're going to take 10 minutes to go over the actual uh, full snatch or squat snatch or whatever you want to call it, snatch. But you're going to work on getting into a full squat when you snatch the bar over your head. Hopefully, we'll work on some of your progressions. A lot of times it's easier from the hang position. Even if we have to work with a PVC pipe, if you're brand new, we're going to really hammer this home. But I really would love to see you work on getting a 1 rep max. It doesn't matter if it's even when a bar for 45 pounds. That's fine. For the more advanced, take this time to legitimately find a 1 rep max, because the second portion of this workout really plays a big role into this first part. This is battery. This is going to actually give us an idea um, of your muscular endurance doing the snatch. So once you get your 1 rep max on 1 rep max on your full snatch, then we are going to take a 2 minute rest, and then you're going to have a 10-minute cap to lower that weight down to 77% of that full rep, full 1 rep max. Man, I'm having a hard time talking. And then we're going to hit 25 reps for time. So obviously it's going to be one at a time, and you're going to do 25 full snatch. Now, listen, if you're a beginner, I don't really feel comfortable with you going and doing 25 reps in a full snatch with a heavy, 77%. So you're going to go a lot lighter. I'd still like to see you getting into a full snatch, but I don't care if it's an empty bar. You're going to be working more on technique. But for those of you that are more advanced, this is a great gauge to kind of read and see where you're at as far as your muscular endurance. Um, Moving on to, after that, you're going to move on to another Metcon, and this is an open workout. You'll see it come up a lot. It's a 10-minute AMRAP. It's 30 double unders and 15 power snatch, 75 and 55. There is no extra credit this week. This is optional for the more advanced. And again, this is more or less going to be on your own, because keep in mind, the coaches are going to be teaching these portions of it, and they're really, really close on time running these classes. And they do try to find time to stretch out for 5 minutes at the end of the class, which is important. But if for some reason the coaches can't, then it's kind of important for you to kind of do a quick stretch on your own. And again, this is an accessory, so know what the accessory movement is without going out there and trying to do it, having no clue what you're doing. Ask questions. For someone that's a little bit more advanced at the end of this workout, you're a little pre-fatigued, so you can take some time. But I'm looking for 3 muscle ups on the minute for 10 minutes. So this is more for um, efficiency more than anything, and just staying on top of muscle ups. If you don't do them for a long time, you start to lose it. Real quick, going into Tuesday, 10 minutes to focus on kettlebell clean or dumbbell clean. I'd rather see kettlebell clean. Coaches will go over progressions for that. If you're not getting it, it's more or less like a one-handed kettlebell swing, and then you're gonna basically try to get the kettlebell into the front rack position. And then we're gonna take 10 minutes and we're gonna find a 20 rep on bench press or shoulder press. So 20 reps, a lot of reps. So make sure, don't bite off more than you can chew. Make sure you're able to do 20 reps, because if you do throw a bunch of weight on the bar and you get to 19 and then you fail, you just went ahead and didn't perform what we're looking for you to perform. This is kind of cool, Z press. So you're gonna see like lift 1, lift 2. So Z press is pretty cool. You're just kind of sitting there. You can pop on this video and look at it, but this is really neat. It shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes, man. 3 sets of 5. You don't have to go super heavy. It's a second lift. It's more like an accessory type thing, but it's awesome. Very good for core, midline stability. Metcon or conditioning, 20 minutes. Man, I gotta fix this. Okay, I'm back. I had to make a couple adjustments. So, 20 minutes. So you can see, man, we're rushing here. We're going right into this. 5 rounds, unbroken. So it's a 20-minute cap, basically. It's got to be unbroken. So if you pick up the bar, you're going to do 5 hang power cleans. Then you're going to do 10 shoulder overhead. Put the bar down, 25 ab mat sit-ups. You're going to go through that circuit 5 times. If for some reason you drop this bar before you finish, you must do 10 burpees immediately. So if you decide you're going to go for the badass level, you're going to do 5 hang power cleans, 135-95, 10 shoulder to overhead, and then after that you can drop the bar and you go over and do 15 glute ham sit-ups. Just keep in mind, guys, we got 3 glute ham sit-up machines, so kind of if you're doing the glute ham sit-ups, make sure that you time it so you're not going over there and somebody's using it. Let's do a mile. This is extra credit, obviously, if you want to run a mile at a moderate pace afterwards. Awesome. Accessory, this is also optional on your own. Weighted strict pull-ups, 3x3 reps. So we have some belts with a chain that you can actually tie a kettlebell and do some strict pull-up work. Wednesday, skill work, single leg glute bridges. These are awesome. There's a little YouTube video on there as well. We're going to just play around with that for a little bit, and then we're going to move on to Wednesday is our big conditioning day. So 45-minute cap. We're going to try to get 12 rounds in. Level 1 is 300-meter row, 12. If you can do chest to bar pull-ups, awesome. If you got to modify it to regular pull-ups, or if you have to do ring rows, no problemo. Level 2, 45-minute cap, 12 rounds, 400-meter row, and then a rope climb. So you row 400 meters, and you're going to get off and do a rope climb. The higher level, 60-minute cap, 12 rounds, 500-meter row, and then 2 rope climbs. Extra credit is every minute on a minute for 10 minutes. You're going to do 10 heavy Russian swings. We got that big boy over there. It says 150 on it, but that's incorrect. But it does say the proper amount on the kilos. So it's 132 pounds. Women, it's 106. This is awesome for grip strength. And you can do the Beast. This is the Beast, 106 or 70 or, whatever. Accessory, banded back extensions, 3x15 and 20 reps. You don't know what that is? Ask. There's a band on that. So you put it around your neck and you're doing banded back extensions. Do not hyperextend your back on these. Thursday, the skill is an overhead double kettlebell squat. So you're going to throw 2 kettlebells overhead. And if you can't do this, you're just going to put your hands over your head. You're going to do a squat and try to keep those hands directly vertical over your head. If you're really good, you're able to do this with 2 kettlebells, maybe even 55 pounders, 54 or 53 pounders. That's it. We do have 55 pounders too. And we're going to take 15 minutes and we're going to let you go at it for an overhead squat. Let's see, change that to 15 minutes. So this will warm you up. This will prep you, mobility work, all that stuff. And then you're going to work on an overhead squat, looking for a 1 rep max, okay? It's always fun to try to figure out what your 1 rep maxes are. And then second lift, nothing. Conditioning, 3 levels, 21, 15, 9. These are a friggin' horrible workout. So, 21 deadlifts, and then 21 overhead squats, 15, 15, 9, 9. You can see the different weights. Level 3. The overhead squats really suck. Let me just get the numbers in there. And as you can see, I have to put the rep trends in there. Bada bing. Look how easy this is. So it's 21, 15, 9, all 3 levels. Extra credit. Go over there and grab a dumbbell. Do some dumbbell snatch each arm, 3 by 10 each arm. All right, you pick the weight. Doesn't have to be a full snatch. Power snatch is fine. Practice some handstand walks if you, if you're up to it. If your shoulders are really smoked after this, man, don't. But if you're not in a rush, you got some of these psychos that are here for 3 hours sometimes, and they're basically eating and hydrating and doing all kinds of crazy stuff in between the workouts. Then yeah, man, it's always good to practice your handstand walks. Friday, skill work, ring dips or stationary dips, 3 by 8 to 12. Be careful on these. Make sure you're prepped and warmed up. Lift number 1. This is actually fun. We have these little farmer carry, I'm sorry, what am I doing here? Yeah, farmer's carry. So you guys can pick a weight, 70, 53, 53, or 35. You're going to just do a 400-meter farmer's carry, and then when you get back, you're going to do a 200-meter overhead carry, which sucks, basically. There's some grip strength, a lot of shoulders, so just not really too concerned about heavy weight on this, I mean, you guys did do a lot of overhead squats the day before, so you got a break on Wednesday, and just got to be careful with the shoulders, the four knots of the shoulders and the hips. Just keep them nice and loose and healthy. Conditioning, 5-minute AMRAP, 10 vertical swings, 10 goblet squats, 5-minute rest. Then you're going to do another 5-minute AMRAP, 40-foot lunge, and then just no weighted lunge, just regular lunge, 40 foot, and then 10 hanging knee raises. And once that 5 minutes is up, you're done. You go directly into max box jumps. As you can see, the different levels, weights are a little bit different. We go to toe to bar, box gets a little higher, and there you are. Extra credit. This is for, like I said, those that are a little bit more advanced, have been coming a little longer, that have a lot of time. Full clean and squat jerk. So full clean and then a squat jerk. If you don't know what a squat jerk is, you shouldn't be doing it. Every minute on a minute for 10 minutes. Okay? It's kind of fun. I know Sean will like this. Maybe he can do a demo on what a squat jerk looks like. And accessory work, glute ham sit-ups, 50 reps. Gotta tell you, if you're not a glute ham sit-up person like me and you're not conditioned, this is a good way to really, really get yourself so sore that you're not able to do anything for a week. So be careful on these. Modify them if you're not conditioned for them. So Saturday we're going to be closed, and we're all going to go up to the Sawgrass Mall. And I think it's going to be around 8 in the morning. I will definitely let everybody know. And we're going to do a workout. It's going to be really cool. And I think like the first 100 people there get like a gift. So I will keep everybody informed. So I hope everybody has a great training week, and if you have any questions, just go ahead and post them.